Okay, so we have two amazing speakers to guide us through this conversation today. First, I'm so excited to introduce you to Jam Anderson. Jam is the driving force behind JamAI, dedicated to making AI easy and accessible for everyone. With 20 years of success in traditional marketing, she quickly recognized the power of AI and jumped right in. Now, Jam is all about turning AI complexity into clarity, helping business leaders, entrepreneurs, and marketing pros harness AI without the hassle. Known for her ability to simplify even the most complicated concepts, she is the expert you need to guide you through all of the AI landscape so you can focus on what you love. And she obviously used her AI assistants to write this. Hope you liked it. Hey, Jam.
Hi, so glad to be here.
Wonderful to have you. And next we have Luis Ramos. Has almost over 10 years, over 10 years of experience mentoring entrepreneurs, building teams, and creating processes needed to launch successful businesses. He has advised more than 1,000 businesses from idea to reaching their goals in both Spanish and English. Wonderful to have you here, Luis.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Brittany. And welcome, everyone.
Yes, welcome everyone. I want to ask you, how do you see AI as like helping small business owners when it comes to time saving?
Honestly, it's a really good question. So, a lot of the clients that I'm currently working with, right, as far as like entrepreneurs, right, whether they're like pre-startups, right, or fairly established businesses, kind of like what Jam alluded earlier, is the best way that I've seen a lot of clients implement AI into their own businesses is primarily through like time saving mechanisms, right? So one thing that she did reference was the AI assistant, right? That has been a very popular tool that I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs use, right? Having someone that can look at all of your emails for the day and point out these are the emails that you should be really looking at or focusing on, right? Versus which ones are just like spam, right? Um, that has been a very useful, like very useful for a lot of entrepreneurs because it has saved a lot of time for them. And especially a lot of more superficial tasks right now are very popular as well. So what I see a lot as well is kind of like marketing drafts, right? Social media posts, right? Even kind of like small updates to like your website, different color schemes, different logos, pictures, right? A lot of that more superficial work has been adopted a lot by a lot of businesses right now, right? The one thing that I see a lot of business owners kind of like refrain or they aren't like pushing it as much is, for example, going into something that's a little bit more deeper, like, oh, can an AI do my bookkeeping? It could if you train it, right? But if you don't train it the right way, then what you could get, it could be incorrect, right? So it really just depends on kind of like the input. So the deeper the inputs you have to do, right? The more training you have to give someone to say like, this is how I manage my books, right? Um, the more deeper you have to go into that, obviously the AI does have to learn as well, right? So what it could spit out, it could be right, but it also could be wrong, right? So you want to be very careful with that, right? But where I see a lot of success right now is more on the superficial side of things, right? Creating messaging, marketing, product, packaging. I've seen a lot of different stuff, but very superficial level stuff as well. And I see Jam is back.
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. That was horrible. So, if we're creating all of this content, where is it all going? It doesn't really help to just have, you know, thousands of social media posts written. So, what I like to do is I use Canva, and there's a few other ways to do this, but I like Canva because it's a non-technical way to do this. So, I just copied my table of prompts and I'm just creating a new spreadsheet where I just simply paste them in. And I'm going to save this. I'll name it and I'll save it as a CSV file. And that's all you do. Super easy. So it's saved on my computer. All right, so there's tons of different templates inside of Canva that you can choose from. And in this one, I'm just gonna choose this random one. And you can go ahead to apps over there on the left-hand side. See where it says apps. And we can actually connect our content from that spreadsheet that we created and bring all of that content in to create specific posts. And so in this example, I have 20 different ones I'm going to make, but we could generate, 1,000 different designs at once. And the cool thing about Canva is that it has all of our brand and all of our imagery, because obviously we're not going to want this airplane wing on every single post. So we go ahead and just drag over different images from whatever it is that we want, and it'll create multiple different posts just all in one document. And you can go ahead and share it directly from Canva as well. So this is a really great way to automate all of your social media posting. I do have to go through this way because unfortunately now I'm down to one screen. So when you saw me create my avatar before of Jam2 explaining what AI was, I was actually using something called Hey Gen. And Hey Gen is really cool. It's an entire program that will take either your face, but if you don't want to use your face, they have multiple AI models that you can use to create a lot of different social media videos or training courses or things like that. So they also have translation. Do you want to see me speak Mandarin?
你好，我是詹姆，我正在寻找保姆加入我们的机。
That's that example. I'm sure all of you use a ton of Zoom, and Brittany even mentioned that she's seen this before, but I want to explain how to use it in a different way. So this is called Fathom AI, and it's actually a AI for your Zoom meetings that you have. And what I love about it is after the Zoom, it'll give you a full transcript of the meeting. And then I like to upload that PDF into ChatGPT and then have it create either content for services I need to do for that client from that meeting. So maybe it's a mood board, or maybe it's a proposal, or just create content for follow-ups for that next meeting. So it's a really interesting way of how you could do that. People are always interested in how to generate images. We like to use Midjourney. Midjourney is an amazing tool, and it's inside a place called Discord. So you do have to have a membership to it. But if you'll notice, like these prompts, they tell you what type of camera to use or lens and resolution, and you can come up with really, really amazing high quality images. This is how they come through. They develop like a little fuzzy and they start developing a little bit at a time. But it takes about 3 minutes to develop an amazing image that you can use on your website, in ads, anywhere you need. You'll notice our entire website was built with different AI images that we've created.
Thank you so much for sharing, and thank you to Jam so much for your expertise. Thank you to Luis for joining and sharing, and we will see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye. Thank you so
everyone.
much.